Assalamu alaikum and welcome YouTubers. I really want to thank you so much for joining us today with another episode from the Halal Times YouTube channel. My name is Maqsood Ahmed, and today I would like to discuss about cryptocurrencies, whether they are considered halal or haram from Islamic perspective. Can Muslims invest in cryptocurrency? What are halal cryptocurrencies? What do Muslim scholars say about these newly invented digital assets class called cryptocurrency? Do religious scholars agree on this all-important issue? These and other similar questions are important for Muslims globally, as the world is increasingly looking into alternative digital currencies. But do we know enough about cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and other major types, to make an informed judgment whether it's halal or not? So before we start this discussion, we need to ask one very important question regarding this issue. Why there is so much talk about cryptocurrency these days? The concept of cryptocurrency has gained popularity like wildfire since it started in 2008. In Indonesia alone, more than 6.5 million people invest in cryptocurrencies. Celebrities have been endorsing it all over the world. Governments have been rushing to make laws to either control, regulate, or ban cryptocurrency, as the sector today is largely unregulated. The value of all cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, is more than $2.3 trillion, and it's increasing. It's radically shaping the future of finance and commerce. So the Muslims, as the second largest religious group globally, have to clarify their minds about the permissibility of cryptocurrencies. From this perspective, we got to ask one very important question from ourselves and from our religious scholars. What does Sharia law say about this issue? Sharia law requires currency to be tangible, having evidence of existence, ownership rights, be transferable to the buyer, and have a stable market value to be considered halal. These are basically the fundamental criteria which we got to follow if we think that maybe this is halal. A large number of Muslims want to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. Crypto trading is booming among Muslims as well. So naturally, the answer to this question is important for them, as these individuals and institutional investors alike would like to comply with the financial regulations stipulated by Sharia scholars while trading in these currencies. The permissibility of cryptocurrency as halal may have global implications, as Muslims comprise more than 26% of the world population. Many of them are keen to invest in new forms of financial products such as cryptocurrency. In 2021, ulama in Malaysia had announced the permissibility of cryptocurrency as halal. They said that crypto is a venture worth investing in. They issued this fatwa as the popularity of digital currencies was growing in the country. On the other hand, Indonesia's Muslim Council, called MUI, recently banned crypto trading in every sense of the word. They contended that the speculative nature of cryptocurrency makes it unlawful in Islam. According to these scholars, Bitcoin has a high degree of risk, which is called maisir in Arabic, and uncertainty means gharar, a lack of provision of real assets and state guarantees. That's why it should not be considered halal. These religious scholars say that crypto as a currency is forbidden because it's got the elements of uncertainty, haram, and doesn't meet the Islamic requirement according to Sharia law. But they also added that if cryptocurrency as a commodity or a digital asset can abide by Sharia laws, it will be considered halal. For example, IslamicFinanceGuru.com It's a pretty famous website in the Islamic finance world. They published an excellent article on this topic. It discusses why Muslims need to be involved in cryptocurrencies. Now we need to discuss apart from scholars from Malaysia and Indonesia, what is the general consensus about the permissibility of cryptocurrencies in different parts of the world? The United Arab Emirates has allowed crypto trading in Dubai's free trade zone, while Bahrain has backed cryptocurrency assets since 2019. Iran is also preparing digital riyals in a bid to counter the negative impact its economy has been facing due to the US-backed economic sanctions. There have been a lot of voices by other scholars in Indonesia and other countries for the permissibility of cryptocurrencies as halal assets provided that they follow Sharia law. A study conducted by Muhammad Abu Bakr of Blossom Finance in Indonesia discussed the concept to determine whether cryptocurrencies could be considered as money from an Islamic point of view. Another scholar called Medina Kalimulina, who is the advisor on Islamic economics and finance of the Russian Muftis Council, has stressed that the Muslim religious scholars need to declare Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as either halal or haram. They got to clarify this issue once for all. The sentiment around cryptocurrencies has been getting more positive in the Muslim world, as it is said to comply with Sharia tenets and meets the fundamental definition of money by Sharia standards. So what is our take on this issue? We, the staff at the Halal Times, believe that Muslims should be actively involved in trading cryptocurrencies so that they are not left behind from the revolution in the financial industry. They also need to have first-hand experience dealing with all types of crypto digital assets so that they can compete with the rest of the world on equal footings while serving the Muslim communities they belong to. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. So hopefully you will be able to participate in the discussion next time as well. And if you got any comment regarding this, leave comment below and they will definitely try to respond to you. Thank you and Assalamu alaikum.